What's the problem? Well, somebody saying that you seen a guy come over to your apartment and have a gun?
Pennsylvania, King,
Have a gun?
Come on and talk to us. You have to have a silence for that. You have to have your paper on if you're doing it. Okay, then let me see.
Who the hell are you?
You know. You all know exactly who I am. Now, say my name.
Hey, Mr. White.
I did not realize that was Mr. White back there.
Mr. White? What?
How you doing, Mr. White?
Mr. White? Okay, the mayor said he will meet with you.
Mr. White.
My name is Mr. White.
How you doing today, Mr. Sexton?
Mr. White.
Mr. White?
Mr. White.
You're the man, baby, right?
You're damn right.
Yeah, Mr. White. What's up, America? It's your favorite Monday morning quarterback, Mr. White, back at you this time with an update on my stuff. As you can tell by the title and that little short clip, we're going to be watching the misdemeanor charges we got in Livingston. I know that Blue had hers dismissed a year ago. Matt got his dismissed a while back, but mine just recently got dismissed. This is the video from that instance. I will also include the affidavit for arrest from Officer Barker before we watch his interaction that day. Y'all make sure to hit the comments and let me know what y'all think about this interaction. That's all I'm going to say. Let's jump right into it.
Well, can you repeat your time?
Hello, what's the problem? Well, somebody saying that you seen a guy come over to your apartment and have a gun?
Pennsylvania, King,
Have a gun?
He says he's not talking to y'all.
That's not going to be good enough.
It's not going to be good enough.
Man's got a
If not, I'll get the manager over here.
Come on and talk to us.
Over here, because I'm pretty sure they
You get
shouldn't be
kicked out.
over here.
Just come over
Hey,
here.
see we get Junior to come over here.
Who's Ginger?
Yeah, the manager.
Come on and talk to us for a minute. We're trying to figure out where the gun came from. Okay, where's the gun come from? We're just trying to figure out.
No, man, I wasn't saying on all your traffic.
You're going to get out, we're going to take your vehicle. You're not going to follow. You have to have a silence for that. You have to have your paper on if you're doing it. Okay, then let me see.
Call Ginger and have her come over to our location.
Come in, Ginger, let me in the house. I'm not
And whoever got these apartments, whoever owns these apartments, I guarantee you Junior's gonna kick them out of the cop cars.
There is a difference between private property trespass
Okay.
and NFL.
You asked her how it works. Ask her how it works over here.
On the government-owned property, to trespass your property.
Now she gonna get her too.
Privately owned by the U.S. government.
Government property.
That owns it, that like manages here. So, and I guess somebody called.
Go ahead, call her.
He's coming. He's on his way.
It's not okay.
He's on his way.
Come on and talk to us for a minute. We're just trying to figure out where the gun comes from. Okay, where did the gun come from? We're just trying to figure out what's going on with it.
It's right here.
You just carrying it with you with a silence on it? You got paperwork with a silence? Let me see it. Nope. Okay. You're gonna get out, we're gonna take your vehicle if you're not following him.
There's a
You have to have a silence for that. You have to have your paperwork on you. You're doing.
the paperwork.
Okay, then let me see it.
You don't have to.
Come on, Ginger, and have a come over. I
You're
don't think you
letting me in this house, I'm gonna have to get it.
Whoever.
So you're gonna get her kicked out for it. So
Whoever
you're
got
gonna
Just hold on, sir.
You hold on.
Whoever owns these apartments. and
There's
these
a difference.
tenants-
There is a difference between private property trespass and NFAI to fire.
You asked her how it
So
works, ask her how it works over here.
if she wants to
How it
trespass
works over
your
here.
property, completely separate. So. you're
So
not
now
doing-
it's privately owned by the government property? Because I was under the impression that Ginger owned it, or
No, she don't.
her son owns
Here's
it.
another fun part. If she tries to trespass me for firearms, that's against Texas state law.
Okay.
It was actually Texas state law.
But
Residents and guests of residents.
Is you on
have-
the leash to be over here?
Residents.
You can't have
and
friends when you
guests
live with.
of residents
So the government says you can't have friends.
Once you get over here.
Texas
You don't have the right to assemble,
right to bring
according to the
firearms
first.
from their vehicle to their abode and back again. Yes, with a silencer. These are not illegal. Terry v. Ohio and the Indiana case, you don't get to demand ID or paperwork without RAS of a crime first. You got RAS to detain me, then you can have the NFA paperwork. But you don't have that.
As matter what is, we got the lady that runs
That's
these
fine.
deals and she'll
If
be-
she wants to do trespass on me, I will leave the property and there won't be a problem.
Okay.
I'm just not showing my paperwork for somebody on a trespass warning when I haven't done anything illegal. So it was the blonde chick in the black truck. I think I freaked out when I walked out there.
So, real quick, Matt.
What's the lady that owns the house with me? What's your name, man? What's your name? You own the house?
I rent it.
Okay, what's your name? I've got the lady online.
She'll know by the unit
Okay, so
number.
you don't wanna answer.
Yeah, you just give her the unit number, she'd know. So,
I didn't see one.
so according to police, the government can tell you who you can associate with, what qualifies for your Second Amendment rights. They're trying to call the housing department to get this lady kicked out for having friends over that want to exercise their Second Amendment right. So, getting ready. Where did the thing go? Getting ready to, go out and protest corruption. And while we're sitting here, drawing everything up, the cops show up.
They said
No.
you gotta show your NFA paperwork and we're gonna make you.
Because somebody called on
Somebody called because I was walking from the car in the front door.
a person exercising the Second Amendment rights. This is the affidavit that Officer Caleb Barker signed out for the warrant. He is the next officer that comes to the door and the only officer that didn't take upon himself to just open the screen door.
Hey, bud. What's up? I came out to see you.
Whose
apartment is this?
Mine.
You're okay with him being here?
Yeah.
He's a guest of yours, right?
I'm here to actually pick him up.
So I guess I'm Detective Barker, the police department. A call came in, I guess, that you alarmed somebody by walking from the car to the house.
That's literally all I did.
And I'm not saying you did anything. That's all that we were told.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just can't see you. And so that's why we're here.
I understand.
As far as the silencer, I mean, if it's made in the state and it doesn't leave the state, you can literally.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just as far as
Well, you can do
y'all's
that.
ability to demand NFA paperwork. The same thing as like showing ID 3802 Terry v. Ohio. You need some RAS first. So if you had some reason to believe I'm a felon who can't have it, if you have some reason to believe you have evidence or reason to believe it's illegal and I don't legally own it, yeah,
Fair enough.
you guys detain me legally, you will get the NFA paperwork. I've got it all.
Okay.
But just because somebody's
Or leave.
walking around with it,
I'm just kind of keep
okay.
peace, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
so we were.
anytime, I'm sorry. Anytime there's a comment or anything made about firearms over here inside the housing authority here.
Which is why I'm not walking around.
The office up there wants to know, so we did notify her. So she may come and talk to you, Miss Hendricks, or Matt. I don't know which one. Or they just, it's something that they want to know about. I mean, if you own a bunch of houses, you want to know who's got guns and who don't too, I'm sure.
We're in the state of Texas. I would expect everybody would have one because it's open carry and they're protecting
The
themselves.
problem I've got with that is the officers pretty much straight up threaten that
To-
she's going to
Threatened her and her children.
Me and my children that.
That's why they were going to call her, was to get her
Which officer are you referring to?
Paskey.
Asking.
They know better. The first guy who was demanding that I had to show my NFA paperwork and pretty much threatening her.
That sucks.
If I didn't, was also threatening her.
I'm not
she's going to get kicked out of the house because of it.
And the kids.
I'm not a supervisor, so I can't help you with that. And if you want to make a complaint, I can get you the appropriate information.
They're going to handle their complaints.
Who is?
We are.
They're local.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
We're local.
I don't know
It's not fighting over.
We're local.
Hey,
I'm not. So I'll let them handle that.
I live here and we're
Red and I
local.
with the CGS can.
fair enough.
No, it's really just about the straight up threats they did first up. So
Yeah.
we're towing your car. We're gonna find some way to arrest you. We're gonna get her kicked out.
And the kids. Yeah.
They called the car. Took
Yeah.
it already.
Yeah.
Scott said he was going to have his
Within
vehicle
30
towed. He
seconds
didn't
of
even
Yeah.
know what vehicle out there was his.
They called it.
Okay. Well, we're out of your hair. Unless you got any questions, comments, concerns, like I said, I'm not their supervisor, so I can't deal with you on that level. But
It's fine. I'll leave
So
you don't have to worry about me going walking around. They say I know the laws and
You
what
gonna
I
walk
can
your
and
car,
can't
right?
do.
So-
Yeah, but I'm not gonna walk around open carrying Section 8 housing
just
willy-nilly.
gonna try.
I'm not an
it's
asshole.
okay for him to threaten me and my children and losing
No,
my
that's
house.
what
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. A
That's
supervisor.
what
we
the-
gotta
I can't
take
address
that. We gotta take that to the different level.
Okay.
If y'all want the information, I'll give that to you now. Unless you're.
We have it.
You can
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I just actually wrote a commendation for Sergeant Bogany
And
just the other day
before.
for not having an issue with me recording his traffic stop with the sidearm. So I don't know. He was out here, correct, Sergeant Bogany?
Yeah.
Yes.
Him and Pastor.
Yeah. And
I
Paskey
thought
got
that
me
was
home.
him. I really.
Y'all,
That sucks.
Y'all might see.
You'll see what.
You might see me out there.
Somebody's gotta watch this. Can't watch ourselves.
But yeah, it won't be.
Well,
it
thank you
won't
for
be-
that.
And what-
I don't screw with regular.
What was your name again? Detective
Barker?
Barker. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Bob, but without all the money and fame.
Oh.
If I had that,
Old Pinky golf.
no. No, I've never tried actually, so I don't know. It just looks intimidating. I don't know if I have the dexterity for golf. So, all right, y'all have a good day.
Well, thank
Thank
you too.
That's going to do it for this one. I'll have an update on the felony coming very soon. And until next time, stay free, America. Out.